What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Titan Anderson Sports Show. We got some fun for you tonight, baby. Woo! The Tennessee Titans did lose 17-23 to the Chicago Bears. Yeah. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Well, guess what? We got a special guest. We're gonna bring him out in a little bit. But first of all, we got to talk about something real quick. You guys, first, I get it. It's preseason. Don't make too much of everything. This Malik Willis versus Will Levis thing has people already fighting. Like, you got people on our own fan base fighting each other for no reason. It's crazy. Uh, it's just like, it's funny. Who cares? Who cares who does better at this point? They're both gonna make each other better, first of all, right? And then second of all, think about it like this, you guys. Listen to me. If Malik Willis does better, it's gonna make us better. If Will Levis ends up being the guy, good for us, because it's not about the player, it's about the team. Who cares? And the fact that it's really breaking some of us, I got people literally like arguing and talking shit on the comments. We're on the same team, fellas. They're on the same team. By the way, timeout. Pause for the cause. How about this hat, though? Oh my God, it's a beautiful hat. But anyway, again, Malik Willis, Will Levis. I was pretty happy overall with everything, you guys. Pretty happy overall with everything. We're gonna break down everything. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys continue to comment. Make sure the subscriptions keep flowing. We're right there. We're under 20 away from 11,400. You guys ready? If you're ready in the chat, spam number 1 right now. If you're ready, spam number 1 in the chat right now. Everybody in the building, spam number 1 right now. Let's go. If you're ready to start the show and get it popping, hit number 1 in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys for being here, man. It's always a show. You know what's up. And again, we're going to bring our guest in to talk about everything. Let's go. All right, you guys, what's going on? I am Titan Anderson. You cannot spell Titans without putting that T-A in it. Now, check this out. First of all, I want to say what's up to everybody. DT, it looks like center. St. Louis Titans, Fade maybe. JR, Pretty Boy, Goku, Donkey Kong, Travis, Rail, Titan South. If I missed you, I apologize. Ashton Gamer, Travis, Arnold, everybody in the building, you guys. I appreciate everybody for being here. I'm excited, you guys. There's a lot of good that came, but I wanted to bring somebody. In, and we wanted to kind of talk to you guys about everything. We're gonna talk to you guys about everything. So sit back, buckle up. We're gonna be live for depending on how many people want to show up tonight. An hour to hour and a half. Let's get this going. Let's have some fun today. And we've got somebody from the other side today, fellas. Let's bring him in. What's up, dude? Let's go. What's up, Jack?
How's it going?
What's up, man? We got Jack. He's a Colts fan, you guys. So he's going to be breaking down. We're going to be talking about going through the Titan stuff real quick, going over some of that stuff, and I'm going to get your opinion from an outside, AFC perspective as well. And then we're going to break down, the whole quarterback situation with your boy. Some pretty nice throws, some mistakes. I think that goes around for everybody. All these guys, all these young guys. Now's the time to make a mistake. So I'm really excited about it. Let me get this real quick. How did you feel so far about what did you think about the did you see the Tennessee Titans and the Bears? Did you see the highlights at all with that one?
I did see a few highlights. I saw a couple. Well, I guess mostly Will Levis highlights is what I was. Really paying attention
going
to.
into it right here, Malik Willis versus Will Levis. What is your thought as a Colts fan? What is your thought going in and seeing these two guys perform from a rival's perspective?
I kind of agreed with you what you said earlier. I mean, it's really I don't think it really matters. Like, I mean, it might matter to some fans who wins the battle, but I mean, it's really you want to pick the better guy, not just the guy who's who was drafted earlier. But I mean, as you said, I mean, Malik Willis last year had a high ceiling coming out of the draft. So I mean, I feel like you can't completely ignore what happened last year just because the new shiny toy is standing right there.
Exactly, that's true.
But I mean, I think they both have a unique skill set. Obviously, Malik Willis with his mobility aspect, and he obviously has the arm strength too. So
yeah,
I don't think they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have a big arm. I'd say Malik's a little bit more mobile, but I guess you just got to know who's got the leadership capabilities and who can take that step forward.
Yeah, I mean, and that's true too. Is there anybody that's like? Is there anybody that you said, that guy's playing better right now?
It's hard to tell because Malik Willis got the snaps first, right?
Yeah, Malik got the snaps, and Malik also was the only quarterback that was able to play with TYJAE SPEARS as well. Will Levis did not get to use him.
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of hard to tell because obviously you're playing against one was playing against a lesser defense with lesser weapons, but I don't know. I thought they both showed sparks. I thought Will Levis had a couple big throws, obviously had that one pick.
Yeah,
the one thing that I did notice about Will Levis is pocket presence. I think that is something that he could work to improve on. Like, you can't hold on to the ball forever. I think we'll find out real quick. It's the NFL. You can't hold on to the ball forever, which is why he get sacked 4 times or so.
Yeah, they were all getting killed, bro. Both quarterbacks. I think they both got sacked that many times. I believe it was that.
Okay.
Yeah. So hold on. Wild. He's over there yelling. Okay. What were you saying? My bad.
Oh, we were just talking about how, I don't know. I think the Will Levis Malik Willis battle's kind of even right now. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel I haven't really seen anything to make one jump above the other.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the interception, and that's what I was trying to. I wanted to let you finish, and then I wanted to jump into there and talk to you about that interception. When I was watching the game live streaming, I still have to put out the video of my reaction. That interception, I didn't see. I still, I don't know what he was doing. I'm sitting there looking around, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like who the hell was he throwing the ball to? Do you have any idea who he was going to? I don't know if it was
I thought the same thing about the Richardson thing, and then it's probably, I feel like it all comes down to like, I think it's like communication of routes. He probably thought there was going to be someone there because they kept saying he's seeing ghosts, but I don't know. Someone could have ran a wrong route. You never know.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because it's like on that interception, it was like, what the? Hold on. Okay, he's good. He's like, bro, give me some fucking water. He didn't really say that, but it was something like that. No, we're good. We're good. But yeah, on the sorry, you guys, everybody in the chat, man, appreciate you guys for being here again. We got a long show, man. We are just getting started. Everybody hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let's go. We're almost at 11,400. Let's keep this going. But getting back into that interception, man, that was I really was unsure where he was going, where he was looking. Overall, like, to be honest, I was pretty happy with both of them. I think Malik Willis still looks shaken under pressure, sitting in the pocket. But one thing that I did notice is he's willing to sit in there longer, which I'm very happy about. Before it was almost like, okay, I gotta go, I gotta run. You know, I gotta be on the outside. I can't breathe. That's what it seemed like to me. I'm seeing him sit there. And on that pretty long ball, where he got it down to Moore, where he got, dude, Moore got popped, bro. I'm surprised he held on to that and got up, man. I was like, dude, he got lit up, bro. I was just like, but it was a wobbler. It wasn't a perfect spiral or anything, but it got to where it needed to go. So that was good to see. And just the fact that, I saw both of them looking for the deep ball. They both were looking for it. It just wasn't there. Or
I mean, it's the preseason. They want to show it off. So
exactly.
they got the big arms.
They both, yeah. And I was just thinking, I was like, maybe they didn't want to. Maybe they don't want to be that first person to make that big mistake on that big long ball to where it just looks terrible, to where they're like, oh shit. I don't know, but I think overall, I think it's too hard to judge, just because, like I said, Will Levis didn't have TyJae Spears, who I'm Jesus, man, explosive little guy in himself. At least, one game so far looked good. But I think overall with these quarterbacks, man, it's going to be a learning thing for them. And the good thing about them, both of them, is they don't have to worry. They're not starting. None of them are. They both can sit there, learn. Ryan Tannehill's the guy. So I'm not really. It's nothing that I'm too worried about. This is a perfect time for these guys to learn, develop, get their game crafted, sharpen the tools, and progress. Try to go out there, and they got to use this preseason and try to steal that second spot, because injuries happen, and no one's been more injured over the last couple of years than the Tennessee Titans. So they better be ready, man. They better be ready. Let's see. What's up, everybody? What do you guys think in the chat section? Put it in the chat right now. Let's get it, because we can get to the next topic. What do you guys think about that? Which quarterback do you think performed better? I need it in the comment section right now. Malik Willis or Will Levis? He said, oh my God, he said I'm a famous jet. You ain't. Awaken says Will Levis said that the route should have been an under route, where he was expecting the wide receiver to be. Okay, so maybe it was a wrong. Okay, see, today I haven't really looked at anything. I worked all day, but from everything that I saw, usually, like I said, and I'm pretty sure too. Usually, when there's a situation when somebody's when there's an interception or something that far off, it's typically something happened. Within the offense, misread or someone going the wrong way. And that seems, if that's on the receiver, then cool, because then it'll make Will Levis look a little bit better with that. That being said, I really would like to see both these guys be able to use both of the running backs, because like JR saying, Hassan Haskins, he said he straight up sucks. He can't even do he can't even do the only thing he's supposed to be good. Yeah. He run. Look at this is the thing with him. He runs very hard. He plays tough and everything. He will not make that guy miss. He can't make that guy miss. And he doesn't show on tape explosion. He doesn't show dynamic. He doesn't show, like star. There's a guy that we drafted that I'm very interested in, and I know a lot of people are, and his name is TyJae Spears, 3rd round pick. No ACL. It's pretty unbelievable. A lot of people like to bring that up. It doesn't really bother me. Some people say he may not play a long time, because his shelf life. Well, what if his shelf life is just meant to be Derrick Henry's little sidekick? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. And I'll tell you what, from what I saw, this guy, and I don't know, people are gonna laugh. You might laugh too. This guy seems like he's going to be who Bishop Sankey should have been, but better. Do you remember Bishop Sankey, our 2nd round running back? Yeah. Bishop Sankey was a 2nd round pick that we got that was supposed to be pretty good. I didn't like the pick. I thought it was dog chocolate personally. But size, kind of like the smaller kind of, you know what I mean? But this guy, did you? You saw the highlight. From what you saw, and what do you think? What did you think of the Titans' new weapon? It seems.
I mean, I think it'll be nice to not have to have. I mean, you'll actually have a legit threat potentially when Derrick Henry's not on the field, because we all knew on 3rd down when Derrick Henry got taken out, nobody was scared of who was coming on 3rd down if they were handing it off. So, yeah. I mean, and especially he's kind of a good compliment, because, Derrick's a power back. He does have the speed, but I feel like that's kind of he's a completely different type of running back. Yeah. Also, maybe you could use him in the passing game too.
Exactly. Like I was already talking about putting him in at Madden fullback, and then just having him and Derrick Henry go out in the flats. Oh man, that'd be a lot of fun right there. But Yeah, when I saw him running, man, I was just sitting there, bro. I was like, oh my God. Like when he planted that leg and took off upfield on that one run, the acceleration and burst was unbelievable. And then he stiff-armed, wasn't it Eddie Jackson? He stiff-armed Eddie Jackson to the floor. Like, Eddie Jackson can play football, bro. Stiffed him to the floor. I was just like, oh my God. Like, the explosion, like, didn't get a chance to see the top speed, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's our issue last year was we couldn't score points. We could not make guys miss. We could not get open, create separation. This draft is starting to seem like there was something was going on, man, because we ended up getting D-Hop when we all wanted a receiver. Even me, I wanted a receiver too, some weapons. I mean, we couldn't score. We went blocker first, traded up to get Will Levis because he was still sitting there. And then we went and get a running back, knowing we're a run-first team. And if anything happens to Henry, whether it's injury, being tired, same time, same play, that would be dynamic as well. Fake a handoff to one person, throw a screen to the other guy, fake double way, go deep on a go route to somebody else. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do with you got to have weapons, guys that can make plays. So I'm excited about what he brings. Chat, I want to know what you guys think about TyJae Spears. 1 through 5, 5 being the best. What do you rate his debut? I'm literally giving it 4.5. The reason why I'm not giving it 5 because I didn't see enough. I wanted more. It's a good one. Chestnut's better. Yeah, Chestnut's better than Haskins for sure. Haskins needs to go. Haskins needs to go for sure. I just see somebody that doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Donkey Kong said I recorded that stiff arm when I was there too. That's dope, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Like the guy, legitimate. We got 5, 5, 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you guys, man. He fucking played his ass off, bro. And I can't wait to, like I said, man, let Will Levis get a chance too. Like you got to even it out. You got to let these guys play with the similar, same weapons, not just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of weird to me, but it's up to them how they want to run shit. At the end of the day, we all know it's Ryan Tannehill's team. There is something that we wanted to talk about, you guys. 43 people watching. Somebody in the chat tell us where the likes are. If we got 40 people watching, we should get 40 likes. Let's everybody stop what we're doing. Leave a like for the cause, man. Like I said, man, donation is always helpful, but leaving a like goes far, man. It really helps. The algorithm helps us get more people in here. Let's have some fun. Get these comments rolling. Yes, the O-line did play pretty damn good. That's something that we will be talking about for sure. But we got a Colts fan here. We've got a Colts fan here. What does that mean? Well, they did draft somebody named Anthony Richardson. They did draft somebody named Anthony Richardson. And he had a debut. Chat, I know you guys watch. You're AFC South fans. You're Titans fans. Everybody in the chat right now, I want you to rate Anthony Richardson's debut, 1 through 5, 5 being the best. And I want you guys to put in the comment section what you guys think about his debut. Me and Jack are going to talk about it right now, and then we're going to go over your guys' comments next. That's how we do it over here. Your voice is heard. Let's have some fun tonight, baby. We still got a long fucking way to go. Hit that like button. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson. Talk to me, man. Let me hear what you got to say. I want let's talk about the bad stuff first. Let's talk about the bad stuff. What are some of the bad stuff? Obviously, the interception was wild. You had it firsthand view. What's your thoughts on the Anthony Richardson interception and stuff that you think went bad?
I thought the interception was, I mean, it probably was a little bit mix of route running and him. I know Reggie Wayne, who's our wide receivers coach, ripped Isaiah McKenzie after that interception happened. So, I mean, I don't know. It could have been both. It was a horrible interception. So, but yeah, I feel like that was obviously the glaring bad part. The only other part that I really noticed was, well, he threw a ball to Michael Pittman that was caught, but it was a little high. So I don't know if he's.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was a great
floating.
catch.
I mean, obviously they have two of our wide receivers are pretty tall and have the ability to be able to make that catch, but it's not necessarily the type of catch that you want to make them have to make. So just not floating balls like that. But other than that, I mean, I was pretty impressed by the debut, especially against the Bills' starting defense. All of their starters were out there, so it was a pretty good sample size of what he's going to look like in the NFL, especially for his 16th start ever, including college. so
let me ask you, what kind of player is he? When Anthony Richardson's going to go on the field and we're closing in on the end of this season, regardless on record or whatever, when somebody is talking about Anthony Richardson randomly, how would you explain him to somebody, how he plays football? So to somebody who's blind or somebody who's never seen football, what kind of player do you think he's going to be? Cam Newton-ish, maybe? Or what do you think?
Cam Newton. I feel like he has the abilities to be able to, I think he's a better passer than Cam Newton. I don't think Cam Newton had like a very smooth. He has a better passing, he just throws a prettier ball than Cam Newton, in my opinion. Has a massive arm. I just think he looks like an athletic freak out there, and you can see it. I mean, he ran a guy over. I think
he's put on weight too, and I've mentioned that as well. I can't remember how many pounds he said he was. At least 10, something like 10 pounds heavier, somewhere around there. After his draft weight, he put on some more weight. He says that he mentioned he had to be careful with what he eats because he puts weight on pretty easy. So that's something to keep an eye on. But I saw him running and stuff. I think because of his size, I think it's going to make him less agile. Like, you're not going to see somebody bouncing around like Lamar Jackson. He's just not going to do that. But that being said, he is nimble enough from what I saw to be able to move by some of these smaller guys. And the thing that sucks being a defender trying to get him is that his size. So if you do try to tackle him up high, he's probably going to break off of it because he's got bigger legs. He's not thin down there. He's a thicker guy. He's just a bigger guy. So you're going to have to take him down by the legs, or just try to give him that, that one shot to try to take him out, or just
I think
because he's, again, even if you try that, he's huge. It's gonna probably hurt you a little bit. So it's gonna be interesting to see how teams approach him. But I think the best way, at least right now, you would think is, have him sit in the pocket and throw outside the numbers. But that's where it leads into it. That throw. This throw is just as debated on your side, that from what because I'm all over the place. I pay attention to everything. As the Malik Willis's interception to Josh Wiley, people were arguing, was it too high? Was it low? Was it whose fault was it? What do you think on that intercept, or on that dropped pass? That it was a great throw from Anthony Richardson. It was thrown really well. For me personally, it just looked like it was broken up. Like it was just the defender was right on it. What do you think? Do you think what do you think? I didn't.
I saw a different angle.
I looked at it a few times.
Yeah, I saw a different angle of it, and it literally wasn't even touched by the defender. It went right through Alec Pierce's hands. So it definitely should have been caught. It would have been a touchdown.
It didn't even touch his hands?
No, it went right through them.
Wow. I thought from the view that I was watching the replay, like I said, I didn't go full into the replay. I just saw the one replay that I saw, and I saw the defender just draped on him and landing right with him. And that type of contact, and the defenders are trained on contact, strip at that shit, take it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it surprisingly wasn't touched by anybody, though. I saw the other angle, but like if you saw that play, you could see his pocket awareness. He stepped up in the pocket and then threw that dime. But I think another major part about him this year is just going to be like his mobility outside of the pocket and being able to throw on the run, because it's going to be hard to take him down. He's going to be able to get some throws off that a lot of quarterbacks in the league aren't going to be able to get off. So I feel like it's going to be a big thing. Are those throws going to be accurate, or are they going to be reckless? And that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Because if he does prove that he can throw, his deep ball, he was able to prove it in college. He has a pretty deep ball, super accurate, long range. His issue has always been more the shorter passes.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he can prove that he can hit those, I think the sky's the limit for him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's one thing about him is he can make every throw. The thing is, the accuracy, is it really, the mid-range accuracy is what's for me. The guys running across the middle, the pressure coming, can you throw it on the run where it needs to be, where they can keep that motion, stuff like that. It does seem like the deep ball accuracy is pretty good, which does concern me. But the thing with us, we're built we don't allow people to go over the top. Kevin Byard literally takes that away. That's what he does, and he doesn't get no credit for that. You don't get a stat for that, for keeping how many guys you keep under, not going over the top. But he literally does not allow people to go over. So we're gonna have to keep our eye on that, because like I said, when I saw that ball thrown, there was no wobble. It was a nice throw. It was placed where it needed to be. So yeah, he can make the throws. He's proven that. The decision making, I agree. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. And the thing about this year is nobody's expecting him to really make playoffs or anything like that. I don't think so, personally. I think this is going to be a season where they just figure him out. Like, what can this guy do? What, you know what I'm saying? And then after the season, you're going to be able to be like,
I think next year,
yeah, next year you'll be able to plug
exactly.
in. This guy will probably fit his skills better. Let's get this guy in defense, offensive line, all types of stuff like that. So yeah, we got a $5 donation from Billy Scott Jackie. What's up, the newest Titans fan? Of course he would, right? Oh man, I love it.
I was gonna say one more thing about Anthony Richardson. I guess the one thing that stood out that you can just, if anybody just goes and watches the tape, it's effortless, the throwing, and it is on a dart. Like, you can see the power behind every throw. So I think he'll be able to fit it into tight windows, no problem.
Yeah. He does have a bullet. That guy can throw far, man, and he throws hard. So, we'll see. Hopefully, again, for your guys' sake, hopefully he can understand, like, that you don't have to always force. Just because you can throw it into a small section doesn't mean you always have to. There's check downs. There's ways to be safe without causing turnovers, and that's going to be the biggest thing. I'm going to be paying attention to him. I already know he can throw 80 yards or set however far. I already know he can run. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he's handling it under those situational, the 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 15, and you know what I'm saying? Game on the line. I'm going to watch that. I want to see how he reacts. I want to watch his facial expressions. I'm going to watch everything like that. I'm going to be paying attention to this guy this year. Same with everybody else. CJ Stroud, especially. That's a guy I can't wait to be watching, man, because that guy had most quarterbacks did, but yeah, CJ Stroud had it rough. CJ Stroud had it rough, man. And it's funny? Funny for us, I guess, but he went to a team that was, man, they really had a lot. They really had a lot of work, man. But that's something that I wanted to ask you about. Is CJ Stroud? He's in our division. What is your thoughts on CJ Stroud? I think overall, man, it's pretty crazy, because it's like he's got a really pretty throw. Like the spirals, it's always a spiral. It always seems like it's always there where it needs to be. But the thing is, he had guys always wide open. Where he was playing, the list goes on with the guys he's played with. The offensive line, always good. He went to a team that doesn't have the weapons, doesn't have the offensive line. It's a completely different thing. He's literally thrown out there to be Superman on a team full of, you know what I'm saying, little, fanboys or whatever. All disrespect. Yeah. But anyway, so what is your thoughts on CJ Stroud? Because I think he went to a terrible situation. Can you imagine if CJ Stroud would have like Treylon Burks or DeAndre Hopkins or Derrick Henry? Like, no, but I'm being serious though. Like, being serious, our weapons, to me, like they don't. I mean, D-Hop is. I mean, come on, D-Hop. I mean, they used to have him.
I tried not to overreact with what I saw from CJ Stroud already, because it's his first preseason. But another thing that stands out to me is I feel like his footwork is always perfect. I don't know. That's another thing that I think is his throwing motion. He's accurate. He has good footwork. But the one thing that I noticed in that first preseason game was he thinks he can hold on to the ball longer than he can. I just think the ball is going to have to come out a lot quicker. And he doesn't have the quickest release in the world either.
Yeah. It's like a nice little motion thing.
It is. It's all very fluid, and it's never very like. I'd like to see him. You don't really see him like zip a pass in there. If you know what I, do you know what I mean?
No, I know. Like, you never see. You'll never see us. You'll never will. Not like ever. You'll never see a pass where it's like, damn, look at that throw. Like with the power behind it. Yeah, he doesn't. That's not his game. His game is about getting it from point A to point B. Where like that's his game.
That's why I think if I see him like zip a ball through a tight window and just gun it through there, I feel like I could see it. I don't know. I could see him be have a somewhat high potential, but I don't know what his ceiling is right now. Like I heard coming out, he had like Jared Goff comps. I feel like it could be higher than that, but he does kind of remind me just the way he plays Jared Goff. I don't know if you agree with that.
Jared Goff is a weird one. He's like, I thought his career was over a couple years ago, like for real. Like I thought he was done, and then next thing you know, like he gets paid and he gets paid again and he gets paid. It's like what the like he's still playing. He's I don't know, like I don't know. He kind of like I feel like he's like an okay quarterback, but like when you get to the playoffs, bro, you'd be lucky to get one win with him. Honestly, like I just think he's not
exactly.
that.
I feel like you could.
Yeah, he's
No,
not
I
that.
agree with you
He's not that.
totally.
He's not that dude. He's just not.
Yeah. So I think that Stroud could have a higher ceiling with him, but then again, I'm trying not to overreact to what I saw because he got absolutely killed during that game.
Yeah,
Obviously their offensive line looked terrible. But he
I
was
knew that
holding
was
on
gonna
to it for too
happen
long.
though. I knew that was gonna happen. Their offensive line is bad, man. Like I don't know. Like they better. I know that they're gonna use. They're gonna run a lot. Pierce is gonna be a big. You can get a big load this year, and
I actually like him. I think he's pretty good.
he's a little bowling ball, man. He runs hard.
For
That
sure.
guy runs
and
hard.
I think their underrated wide receiver coming back is to see. Well, obviously they drafted that receiver in the 3rd round who had a pretty good game in the preseason, or was it 3rd or 2nd round?
Yeah, well, the one that you're talking about is
who I'm talking
Mechie.
about?
Mechie's
Not
the one that
Mechie.
came
Mechie
back.
was last year, but he's a big piece. It's the one they drafted this year.
Which one was it? Hey chat, which one was it? Which one was it that the Texans got? Which guy was it? I'm trying to think. I'm having a blank right now. Who the fuck was it? Tank. There it is. The little toy Tank Dell.
Yeah, Tank Dell. So he looked good in the preseason. And I think. It's going to be in the hands of the young, talented wide receivers. I think him and Mechie could have the potential to be a decent duo. With the running back.
The problem with Tank though, man. Bro, Tank like 160 pounds, bro. Like he's so thin. Like he can make plays, sure, but what if that linebacker coming across he's gonna wait for you? Everyone knows he's small. Well, like, can he take the punishment in the NFL is my concern. Cause dude, in the chat, man, if somebody knows his weight, man, put it in the chat because you got to take 10 pounds off of that. They're gonna probably be lying. Like, he's thin, bro. Like he makes plays and stuff. He's hard to guard and stuff.
165.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's 165 pounds. Me and him are similar weight. Like yeah, like similar. We're right around the similar weight. That's what I'm saying. Like he's thin, bro. And I'm not a thin. I'm kind of like I'm built like a running back. Like yeah, that's just how I'm built. I played running back too growing up. That was my position. Running back and corner is when I played. Should have moved to safety. That would have been fucking fun.
Get all those picks.
Yeah, I'm quick, man. I have quick feet. I run fast. Like I don't run fast for a long time. I get tired, but yeah, I can run quick as fuck. Back and forth speed. He said, "Who got Richardson?" That's right. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. This guy's. I got to give you your props, bro. You're everywhere, all day long, everywhere. Like this guy, I don't know how you do it. Like literally, you are a dedicated Jaguar fan to Titan streams. He's in every Titan stream. Maybe because Jaguar guys don't do streams. Little kitty cats. Oh shit. That's funny, man. But what is your expectations, man, with this with the AFC South this year, man? What are you thinking? I know it's so early, bro. I get it, but it's just like I think as long as the Titans stay healthy, I don't even think the Jaguars should really be too much competition. I mean, we almost beat them with Josh Dobbs and we were fucking completely battered. Like I think our team's completely way better, and I don't think the Jaguars defense is ready for us. I just don't, man. I don't. Speaking of before we kind of get into that, there's like I said, there's I mean, we might as well talk about it. The Jaguars. Jaguars won the division last year, fluke. What is your thoughts on that? I mean, I saw a little bit of the highlights. I saw an interception thrown by Sunshine. I was happy about that. What is your thoughts on the Jaguars going into this year? Do you think they're the favorites? what's your thought process going into that?
I would say I think they are the favorites just based off of Trevor Lawrence taking that next step, adding Calvin Ridley, bringing back Evan Ingram, who was solid for them last year. I'm trying to think. I think their offensive line, they added a piece or two to strengthen that a little bit better. So I don't see anything. I guess I didn't notice anything in the offseason that would make them take any step back. I feel like they're only going to move forward from where they were last year. I don't know. I feel like Trevor Lawrence, people give him the hype like he's going to be the MVP this year, and I think he could be a really good quarterback, but I don't see him being like Patrick Mahomes level, or Josh Allen level. I feel like he could be a tier below that.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Jaguars are pretty good. They got a lot of pieces. They get Calvin Ridley. That's something that's going to be very big for them. But that being said, I don't think their defense is anything special. I'm not really worried too much about them, honestly. We'll see if they want to hang with us this year. I think it's going to be between Titans and the Jaguars. You guys are a huge question mark because we don't know what your quarterback's going to do once.
I think we're a big wild card because you never know. Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't
shock the whole world.
But let's be honest though. If you don't get JT in there, it's gonna really, really fuck with the growth of your quarterback. He needs to be out there with your quarterback. Your quarterback needs Jonathan Taylor. And do you realize that the RPO?
I know.
That's a vicious RPO.
They said he's going to come back. They said he's coming back this week, and he's going to, when he's 100% healthy, he's going to practice and play. So we'll see. I don't think we have any intentions on trading him because why would we trade him? He has no leverage.
He said Trevor Lawrence a weird look. Oh, shit. Yeah, you guys, I don't think you're going to trade him. Everybody hit that like button, comment, continue to subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I think it would be stupid to trade him. That being said, you got
I understand why we don't want to pay. He wants a big contract, and I
didn't he want 15 a year? I heard something about 15. Is that what do you know what he's looking for?
I don't know the exact range, but something around there. I don't think it makes I understand why he does want the payday, and I do think he deserves the payday, but based off of his injuries last season and basically our season last year, I guess it doesn't really. Why does it make sense to lock him down long term right now? There's no reason for us to have to do that.
I wanted to talk to you about what Tom, I believe it was LT. LT had a thing where he talked about hold on, let me change this up real quick. Hold up. Did you are you familiar with what I'm getting at?
I don't think so.
He said something about because running back shelf life is low. He said, I believe it was LT. Don't quote me on that, but I'm 99% sure. He said because their shelf life is low and you can manipulate it with all these fucking tags, and by the time you're done tagging them, they're fucking done. He's like, you already know a running back after their sophomore season in college, they're ready to go. Let them go early at 19 years old if they're truly ready. You know how some of them backs are just ready.
Taylor and Saquon, and
you get what I'm saying.
Henry,
yeah, exactly, right. He's saying let them go at 19, and then you only get them. The rookie contract can only go for 3 years. You can't have a 4 or 5 year rookie contract as a running back, bro. That's fucking smart. What do you guys think, chat? Tell me that sounds good, fair, right? It's fair. I mean,
makes sense to me.
I think it helps, bro. Like legitimately. And then the fact that Derrick Henry's leading the chart, I got to give Austin Eckler a little credit too. He seemed like he's up there kind of running shit too. So shout out to all the guys and everyone involved, all the running backs trying to stand up for it. Because personally, running back has always been my favorite position by far. Running back has always been my number one. And to hear people disrespect the position so much and say it's pretty much extinct, you can't win running the ball, that type of shit, so stupid, man. So dumb.
Yeah. The one thing that does make me, Jonathan Taylor is only 24.
Exactly.
It's you'd think he'd have 3 more years. We could give him a 3-year deal. But we'll see what happens with that. I highly doubt we trade him.
Yeah, if you do, you better get a bag, bro.
I know, and I don't think we would, so it doesn't make any sense to. It's like, why would we trade?
I know, like, I'm wondering where he would go. That's interesting.
Because then let's say,
where do you think he would go?
I don't think we would trade him in the AFC, honestly.
Fuck, hell no. Don't do that. Don't do it. Send his ass away. Send him to, like, I don't know. Just send him out of to the NFC. I don't know, but it's so what you don't think you're pretty much you think he'll come back? Like, you think he'll play this year?
I think he'll come back because when you think about it, like he has 1 year left. We could tag him twice. So we basically have him for 3 years locked down. And if he decides to sit out this year, then that voids this year of his contract and it just gets pushed to next year. So he's locked down. And if he does refuse to play, he gets fined like $50,000 a day or something crazy like that. So he's not going to.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that dude from the Cowboys is already getting fucking losing everything, man. Like
Zach Martin.
Yeah, dude, that's one guy I was interested in. I was like, maybe Titans, but we're just gonna hold out and wait for our guy to come back from suspension, so it'll be all right. But and that price would be crazy. But that guy is
he's a monster.
Yeah, he's the definition of you're not getting by me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's legit. So it's like, it's pretty crazy. God, that's why I'm so glad that we got the Jeffrey Simmons deal done. Like, no issues, no problems. Thank God, man, because that would have been.
And the thing would have
been problems.
The thing that's crazy, the whole reason why that Zach Martin issue is happening is because he's getting paid under the. I mean, Quentin Nelson makes $20 million a year, and he makes way under that, and he should be making $20 million a year. I know he's a guard, but he should be making $20 million a year based off of the market.
It should be, but like, I don't think it should be by position. That's stupid. It should be by what you do. That's what I think it should be. Like, it's weird how these quarterbacks are getting 50 million plus. Like, why? Like, okay, like Mahomes, sure. Like, sure. Burrow, I would. I'm sorry. Josh Allen, I still would.
Yep.
Hurts, I don't. People might hate me for this. I don't know if I would for Hurts for 50 million, just for the fact that when AJ Brown wasn't there, he wasn't putting up those numbers. He just wasn't. You know, take it how you want it. I wouldn't pay him 50 million. I'm sure, you know, people would, whatever. He already is getting 50. You know what I mean? But like, I just, nah. Yeah. And Herbert is a bit like, that guy's a question. Like, he throws for so many yards, but he doesn't win. Like it's weird.
Well, he also is the worst coach in the NFL, in my opinion.
That guy's
Brandon Staley's horrible.
Yeah, he's a bum.
Well, I think this year will be a good telltale of him because he got that offensive coordinator from Dallas, Kellen Moore. I think he's pretty good. So we'll see what he does with him. Yeah, Daniel Jones. I was talking about him. I was thinking about him too.
Yeah, when Daniel, like when they paid him, I was just like, what? Why? Why? He like, what? Like, that was crazy to me, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, it is what it is, I guess.
And even like for the Giants, for instance, let's say they had to sign him based off of where they were last year. They had no choice because you can't just move on after making the playoffs.
They were like stuck. Yeah, because it's like he did improve. He showed a lot of improvement. So it's like, damn, now we're stuck in this situation where quarterbacks are making $1 billion. It's like, it's crazy. That's like, it's next level, man. It's like crazy. Whatever. We got fucking, thank God the Titans don't have to, well, we got Tannehill, and he's you know, his deal isn't nowhere near compared to what some of these guys are getting paid now. It's just crazy. Like, what is he at? Like 30?
Isn't Tannehill like the highest paid quarterback average this year, though?
I think, yeah, this year. No, I'm talking about like the whole contract that he signed.
Okay.
Comparing it to the contracts that are, you know, being signed by some of these quarterbacks now, it's like laughable. It's like, damn, they're making a bunch of money. If I was a kid growing up and I want to play football, I'm playing quarterback, bro. Like, I'm playing quarterback. Or if you're big, dude, if you're gonna be like a real big person, just practice your technique. God gave you the ability to be 6'5", go and be a blocker. Straight up.
For real. And the quarterback position is crazy because you're either getting paid $50 million a year or you're a backup and getting paid $10 million a year. And there's like no in between.
Yeah, it's even them backups. That's crazy. Them backup quarterbacks make more money than running backs.
For real, I wouldn't complain if I was a back. Some of these backups are backups for their whole career, and they're like raking it in. They don't care. They don't have to play. Can
you imagine just not doing? They don't do nothing but study football and practice football, and they're getting paid millions. That's the fucking life, bro. I mean, I'm not making millions,
Really.
but
Like,
I
I'm
talk
sure, like,
football is fun. Takes
Case
care of my
Keenum or
car.
Chase Daniel or Colt McCoy, those three had to have been made a bag for just sitting on the bench.
You a goddamn kitty cat. You ain't no damn moderator over here. You gotta be out of your damn mind. I appreciate you for being here though, but nah, we don't. Kitty cats ain't mods. You know what's up. Oh, bruh. Fady says, can we talk about Wolf shanking that kick? LOL. If he makes that, he would probably went to overtime. Bro, to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. Titans are going to continue to have issues kicking the ball. We don't have a good kicker. We just don't. That's what I'm saying. We have the best punter in the world. Let's just fucking punt the ball and go for it. You know what I'm saying? If we're close enough, go for it. If we're kind of too far, if we really, because our punter's a beast, bro. He broke every record as a rookie last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So it's like we could use him as a real weapon, man. And we have been. So that being said, man, them 50 plus yard field goals out the window. Unless these guys start knocking these motherfuckers down in preseason, out the window. I'm tired of missing field goals, bro. I'm tired of missing 44-yard field goals. I'm tired of sitting there biting my nails on 44-yard field goals. And then you got other kickers. They're lining up for 56-yard field goals. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, they're going. That's easy for them. But I'm sitting there for a 44-yard field goal, sitting there like, oh my, please, 3 points, please, man. Come on.
I've been in the same boat the past ever since Adam Vinatieri retired. So
XD says, TA, you have a Houston fan as a moderator. Again, no kitty cat, no Jaguars. And the Houston moderator, I think I don't even have a lot. I have under 10 moderators. I think the Houston moderator is LTH. Yeah, he's known me. I've known LTH probably before I had 500 subscribers. I can guarantee it. So he's been around forever. I've known him before I even, you know what I'm saying, got 1,000 subscribers. JR says, can we talk about Chris Moore not seeing dude directly to his left? Come on, bro. Dude. Bro, if you're talking about the one where he got popped, that shit was crazy. That was crazy. The fact that he got up was crazy. That's what I'm saying, though. That's why when we got Chris Moore from the Texans, that's what I was telling people. This is what he does. He'll give you everything he's got. Everything. He's not like if you throw him the ball, he's pretty reliable. He'll hold on to it. He's a reception guy, pretty crafty, and a great depth guy to have on your team. He's gonna make the team. The guy's doing really well. And another guy that I want to shout out is Kiaris Jackson, the receiver from Georgia. Dude, he did really well. He did really well last game for us, and getting open, creating space. He looked good with the ball in his hands, yards after the catch. I was very impressed with that. So again, man, we're gonna keep our eye out on everything. Preseason is a great time to learn, to make mistakes. Like Jack's his quarterback over there, Anthony Richardson. He's gonna just get to learn from that mistake. Learn from the deep balls, get to learn from his receivers. Like when you're playing with pads on, it's different. The timing's going to be maybe a little different than when your receivers aren't wearing pads. The arms don't stretch as far as they would because you got pads on. You're not going to be as quick, as fast out of your breaks. So the fact that they're getting all these little ins and outs, worked on, that's exactly what, what's going to help, not just Anthony Richardson, but all of these young quarterbacks going, into the year. Crazy, man. Hey, what did you think about knee high? Bryce Young.
Oh, I actually didn't even watch him. I saw he only had like 3 attempts.
Yeah, that's one guy I wouldn't have drafted. I don't think I would have drafted him even if available. I just think his
their
frame.
coaches.
Yeah, no, but
their coaches, so I don't think they're going to be good.
No, I get no, but dude, you got the frame, dude. Do they list him at 200? Do they on it? Isn't he listed at 205, something like that? Or what is he listed at?
Well,
No, go ahead.
I've seen him play in person. I was at the national championship game with them versus Georgia.
Okay, you were there, okay,
or whatever. I'm not kidding. He looks like a little kid, and I was on the field.
That's what I'm saying. He looks, even next to his players, his body is so thin. It's like Tank Dell over there at quarterback. It's so strange to me.
And he's Kyler Murray is probably the same around height, but Kyler Murray's big, and Bryce Young isn't as big as Kyler Murray. Like Kyler Murray's
No,
buff.
hell no, he's not. Kyler Murray is thick for his size.
Yeah, for real.
Very thick. He's got muscular build everywhere. He's just short.
Yeah.
Bryce Young has 0. He's thin. And it's crazy because he can throw the ball nice, but my thing is, can he really take a 250, 260-pound linebacker just coming off the edge untouched? Can that little body hold up? Man, that's actually scary to think about, bro. If somebody's coming from the back and he doesn't see it and him getting hit like that, full blow with that, I'm telling you, he's so small and thin, worries me a little bit, bro. And look, he said, every hit on Young looks vicious. It does, bro. It does. It's scary, bro. Because like I said, I've seen, man, I was watching that Ryan Shazier play when it happened live. I was watching it on, well, not live, but, on TV when it happened. And when he tackled the dude or whatever, and when his legs, like when he turned his body over and his legs were right there and then his legs flopped over a little out, it was fucking the freakiest thing. I was just looking at the TV and I looked at my wife. I was like, oh shit. Like that was fucking, like, it gets to a point where it's like, oh shit. Like this shit's crazy, man. You got to be careful. And Ryan Shazier, big ass dude, man, built like a fucking house, man. Man, that guy would have been special. I truly, he was really good. He was really, really good. But yeah, we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can, man. What do you guys think in the chat? You guys think Bryce Young could take them hits? You think he's gonna be all right? Someone said he's 190. No, he's not. He ain't fucking. There's no fucking way. I'm not 190 pounds. He's not. There's no way. There's no way.
Their weapons are horrible too. So I don't know how. I mean, their best receiver is Adam Thielen, and how old is he? He's got to be like mid-30s.
I just, man, I don't know. We'll see if he can hold up. I don't know. I'm worried about it because, like I said, I see him in that helmet, man. It just seems like you just see helmet. You know what I'm saying? You just see helmet and little arms, and that's all you see, man. It's crazy, and he's not very fast or anything, so it's like he's not gonna be really out. I don't know, bro. What are you thinking?
They say he's crazy, has extreme football intelligence, so we'll see how he can use that to keep himself safe, keep himself protected. Because he clearly knows his stuff about football, clearly a lot better than a lot of people do. So,
man, this is crazy.
He was drafted for his brains, for sure.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Classic Rye, good to see you again, buddy. He Classic Rye says, "What up, TA?" Just stopping by to say, no way he doesn't have an ACL. He doesn't. No way he could. No way he could get those cuts without an ACL. He's got one for sure. He does have one. It's just, I think his thing is he's missing one. But it's weird because like they're saying that it's not going to affect him. It's just they think he's not going to be able to like have a 10-year career. They think it's like a 4 or 5 year thing that he can play about 4 or 5 years, something like that. But then again, like doctors say people can't do shit all the time. They say people can't, they'll never walk, and boom. Dude, doctors told Ric Flair that he was never going to wrestle again. He got in a plane crash. He got struck by lightning. He was wrestling. He's motherfucker's still wrestling. Like, come on, man. If you know what I'm saying? There's plus modern medicine and technology and everything like that, bro. Like, all I saw was a guy out there that moved at another speed. The cuts, when he made the cut, it almost seemed like when he made the cut, he got faster. It seemed like, have you ever played Sonic where you run through one of those fast things? Boom. It seemed like he got pushed forward. I don't know, man. Maybe the Conjuring came out and said, like, I don't know, but it was just crazy to me. It was just crazy to me to see that explosion. And a lot of people are shocked. Like, how did he slide that far into the third round? Did the Titans, are the Titans the only team that knew about this guy? Because the Titans went after him. Everyone said we drafted him too high when we drafted him in the third. Everyone, too high. I'm right now, it's looking like he should have been in the first 2 rounds. That's what it's looking like. I mean, if he keeps doing what he's doing and keeps, you know what I'm saying, who knows how good he can be, especially with, the weapons on the outside. He could have, a lot of good looks and stuff like that. So that's funny, man. Let's see, what do we got? Red Owl Gaming says, anyone else disappointed in the Titans that we lost to the Bears? In preseason, it doesn't matter about wins and losses, man. It really doesn't. Don't worry too much about that. Don't worry too much about
it. Only
that.
Matters to the Ravens.
Yeah, what is that, like 112 in a row? My God.
something insane.
Yeah, it's I don't understand, like, why. I don't know. It's probably just some stupid. Now they're probably trying to win on purpose just because.
I know. I saw something where it's going to be like the Ravens are about to lose the preseason game. And you're going to see Lamar Jackson lacing up on the sidelines.
It's crazy. There's a second I really thought that we were gonna go and get him. I really thought we were gonna go out and get him, but then it's just like because of the fact that we still had Tannehill and everything, we could have got some money back for him, if we got rid of him. But
see, that whole situation kind of gives me Jonathan Taylor vibes too, as well as the Eckler situation. They all three requested a trade, and it just kind of gets quiet, and then it gets sorted out. So that's why I'm not that worried about it. But we'll see.
For all of our sakes, I really hope that Jonathan Taylor, gets traded to the NFC and we don't deal with him much. That'd be ideal for me. Oh, what do you think about before I'll get back to this comment section? What do you think about the Kareem Hunt situation? Do you have any information on that at all? Other than he left without a deal?
So I heard an Indianapolis radio talk about how the deal was offered, and it basically sounded like a situation where he might have not passed a physical with us. I heard that potentially happening because it was kind of a situation where it's like if the deal was offered and you fly there. I mean, so he was about to go to New Orleans, did a workout. We offered him more money and he flew to Indianapolis. You'd think he'd fly there knowing he would have taken the deal. So it's kind of a rumor going around that, something didn't go through with that workout, or he might have not passed his physical, but who knows?
Yeah, I was a little worried at first, personally, because like Kareem Hunt can play football. For all the people who have never seen Kareem Hunt play football, he can play football. So I was like, damn, they're about to lose Jonathan Taylor, but they're gonna get him. Like he could still play. So it's like, I was just like, fuck, man. That would have been honestly, that would have been a good replacement. Like, you know what I'm saying? For like at least until he's back or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just curious because I was like, and someone asked in the comment section earlier, I just didn't get to it. But yeah, man, I was wondering what you were gonna say because I didn't really talk to anybody about that. It seemed like it was big news for a second, and then it just dissipated quickly.
I know. I think I saw he was working out for the Vikings today or tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with that. Clearly, whatever was supposed to happen with the Saints fizzled out too. So who knows?
Yeah,
but I know we've still been working out running backs because all of our running backs are either not there or injured. So
I'm gonna get let's get to this real quick. Sensei Tank 94 $4.99 donation. I appreciate that, bro. He says Will Levis 9 out of 14 with a pick at the end that had to be thrown in the end zone regardless. Can work with that. This was all with 50% pressure rate. Yeah, that's a great comment because like I said, and I think anyone watching, pressure doesn't bother the kid. He's not worried about pressure. He's not worried about trash talk. I don't think any moment's too big for him. He likes that. I think with him, it's just going to take reps, being out there with the guys. And in college, a lot of people don't realize, like going back to what CJ Stroud in college had weapons for days. He got to throw to Marvin Harrison Jr., fellas. Chris Ola, like, come on, bro. The list goes on and on and on. Ever heard of Garrett Wilson? Like, come on, man.
Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Marvin Harrison Jr. all at the same time.
Exactly. Name one. Name one that Mayo was thrown to. Name one. You can't.
Hey, you could say the same about Richardson too, though.
That's true. It is true. I'll give you that. But that's why I was so worried about CJ Stroud going into this. Because and Will Levis is going to have D-Hop to help clean up some of them maybe bad throws, the catch radius. Treylon Burks shows he can go up and grab things. He looks like he's ready to go. TyJae is another weapon to use. He has Derrick Henry as his first fucking running back. Come on, man. Like the Chig is ready to go. Like I'm excited, bro. And then the offensive line, our starting offensive line, they did good. They held their own. They did pretty good. So I'm overall pretty happy with them overall. It's a work in progress. But yeah, I think pressure is something Will Levis eats for breakfast. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Ooh, Dalvin Cook, man, that's another one right there. Who knows where he's going?
I think he'll just end up signing with the Jets or the Dolphins like a week before the season starts.
Wow. Yeah, probably. He looked like he could still move. Like he's always been a really great running back. All right, let's get into this. Someone's asking about this, so we're gonna get into this. All right, here it goes. Top tier says, what do you think about those Colts, the Colts alternate uniforms? The black helmet, black, all that stuff. What is your thoughts on that? You like them?
I like him. I'm just glad we switched something up forever because we've literally never done anything with our jerseys ever. So I'm just glad I really like the black helmets though. The black helmets are clean. And then but I don't know. The jerseys are fine. I don't love them. I don't dislike them. I mean,
everybody in the chat right now, 1 through 5, 5 being the highest, rate the jerseys and rate the helmets. Rate them separately. What are you gonna rate? Rate your jerseys and helmets. And I'm gonna talk about the jerseys and helmets real quick. For my opinion, I love the black. I hate I hate your logo. I just think it's flat. I think if you had like a fucking wild horse, like a big ass horse on it or something, maybe, or something of that sort. I just think the thing, like, it's just weird. It's so bland and boring. But that being said, the black is pretty cool. The blue, I felt like it should have been a more dynamic blue. This looks faded and worn out. It look, the heather, whatever that thing is called.
Blue.
Yeah. So I think
I do like how they put our alternate logo on the jersey, which is cool. It's
like
I
know what it is.
The Indiana with the Indiana cut out.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody in the chat,
like
jerseys, helmets. So rate yours, Jack. What do you got for the jerseys or the uniforms, whatever, and then the helmets? I think for me, I'm gonna give the helmets a 3 just because I love the shiny black. I can't do the logo is terrible. And then the colors, like I said, I just think that the blue's not dynamic enough. It kind of looks like a little kid in pajamas, kind of like ready for bedtime. I just wish that y'all threw something shiny. You got a shiny helmet, throw some shiny, like some shit, like my glasses or something, some shiny blue out there or something, dynamic, metallic or something. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go the uniforms, the designs, whatever. I don't know. I know just the color is so flat. So I'm maybe like a 2. I don't really, I'm not a big fan. What do you guys think in the chat? Put it in the chat. What are you thinking, Jack?
I probably like a 3.5 for it all together.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What did you think about the blue? That blue? I don't think anyone has anything like that, right?
I'm fine with it. I mean, it is the first time for anyone doing anything heathered, so
yeah, I hear you.
I'm just glad we did something different because we're very traditional with everything. So
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. JS75 says Colts new uniforms look like the Duke Blue Devils, except the Duke Blue Devils have that blue. You get what I'm saying? That blue that's just like, when you think Duke Blue Devils, it's that blue. You know what I'm saying? That shiny-ish, like, it's just pretty, man. Like, I don't know, man, but you see, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see. How's the sales going on that? Is it like doing really, really well?
I don't know. I honestly haven't heard anything yet, but I was thinking about getting a Richardson one. I just haven't done it yet.
The Richardson. Hey, are you familiar with the best version of the jersey at your guys' online store or whatever? Are they stitched numbers and stuff like that? Do you know if they're stitched?
I think so, yeah.
Ours are not. Our best ones, $175,
you only have
whatever.
Screen printed?
Yes, our best ones are screen printed. Can you believe that shit?
No, yeah, I know they did a stitched one for the alternates and the regulars.
No, I got mine. I ordered mine already. I got the Euler Anderson stitched, Derrick Henry Oilers jersey stitched, and then I got 3
so it
new.
Is stitched?
Mine is, yeah. And then I got the 3 new Titan Anderson jerseys coming in because I lost weight. I'm in great shape now, so I got my other jerseys. I don't know if you've noticed, and maybe you guys. No, have you noticed? Like when I wear shirts like this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just my jerseys are baggy, man. So I gotta get a smaller jersey, bro. They're too big, bro. I lost too much weight. I'm in great shape though. I feel healthy as fuck. Crazy, but yeah, I think overall, everybody in the chat, put what you thinking, man. We're gonna get into this real quick. I think overall it was all right. It was all right. I think but agreed with you completely that you needed something, bro. Y'all had 2 colors, blue and white. like, or you know what I'm saying? You needed something else. Like, and even though the jersey's blue, it's still black. It, you know, the helmet's way different vibe, different feel. So I mean, if I was a Colt, and I already told you this when it first came out. Remember, I told you, I was like, if I was a Colt, I'd be excited as hell, just because y'all didn't have anything like it's different. So you should
we've had
you
nothing.
should
All
be
we've done is a
excited.
throwback.
Yeah, I mean, I remember last time y'all added a stripe to your sock or your shoulder, and everyone was happy about that. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Killing me, bro. Killing me. Love it, man.
For real.
Let's see what else we got. Donkey Kong says Colts color scheme. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the nightmare blue on black, so I'm giving it a 1. And logo, of course, a 3. And that's just being nice. It looks like a Walmart toilet seat. I really think I need to get that like on a shirt or something. Look at this. See, that's terrible. All my jerseys are stitched. I'm telling you, bro, it's weird. None of them are stitched. None of them. They all came in. Everybody was getting ready to get them and shit, and everybody did get them, bro. These things are flying, and everyone's getting them, and they're just like screen printed on. It's like, what? Like, they're nice around the neck, the flyware, whatever the fuck that shit's called. It looks cool, you know. The colors are beautiful and stuff, but when I'm out, bro, like, I gotta have, like I said, I gotta have my stitched jersey. When I have the little flaps on, you know what I'm saying? I got my mother-in-law got me a Traylon Burks jersey, and it's, again, too big because I lost weight, but I still wear it, and it's not stitched, and they feel different. I'm not used to that. I feel like when you're wearing a stitched jersey,
screen printed one.
Yeah, when you're wearing a stitched jersey, it feels like you're wearing armor. In a way, it's heavier. It feels
it is
nice.
more firm, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like it, man. So, yeah. And we got like 12 videos to put out after this thing's over, bro. Like, just from this live stream alone. There's a lot of topics we went over, man. A lot of people in the comment section have been killing it. We already hit the hour mark, so we're gonna get the final questions in and get it going. Again, you guys, me and Jack are gonna get a full-time weekly thing, and maybe even go live a few times a week if he's got time. He's busy too. We're gonna have a weekly show called, and I've mentioned it before, called Tighten Up That Shoe. We'll have a full logo for it, a full intro, and everything for it. We'll be doing just like what we're doing now. Sometimes we'll have on some guests. Maybe we'll bring on a Jaguar fan to laugh at every time they lose, a Texan fan or whatever. And we're going to be bringing, again, a different perspective, a different side of things. Like, again, man, just the thought that, or just the way that you were able to explain, from your side, the things with Richardson, the goods, the bads, the jerseys, your perspective, a Colts fan's perspective on the Titans, our quarterback battles, everything that we went over. So I think it's cool that, and it's different. I don't know. There's not a lot of people doing that, I don't think. So I think that's pretty cool, and hopefully you guys like it. Let's see. He said, where did you get the jerseys with the stitch number? I got it from a little guy upstairs named God. No, I get my jerseys from my brother. I get my jerseys from my brother. My older brother sells jerseys. But yeah, like I said, man, when I saw their screen printed, man, see Nike going cheap with the jersey material. Dude, literally costs like $2 in threading.
I was gonna actually ask you about something. Have you noticed this year on the jerseys that they're wearing that they have all these holes on them? Like, there's tiny little holes all over them.
I think some jerseys. So the thing, one thing I've noticed is a lot of teams have different styles.
Yeah, because like the Packers and the Panthers have like the shinier ones,
and some teams will have more like just solid. Not, you know what I'm saying? And some people will have, like, the Raiders will typically have like lots of holes in their fucking jersey everywhere, and it's weird.
I've noticed it on the Colts and the Steelers ones this year. Like, we have the flat ones, but if you look closely, there's like tiny little holes all over them. I've only noticed it this year. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, when my jerseys show up and everything like that, then I'll do a live review over them, and again, maybe we'll start doing some giveaways for the subscribers. Maybe once a month. Maybe once a month after we reach 12,000 subscribers. We're getting close. We'll start a once a month custom jersey giveaway. We also could sell some jerseys too. That's pretty cool. Maybe we could do that and then put some of the proceeds towards the channel. Because like I said, man, people paying 100 and, basically after taxes, probably $200 for a fucking screen printed jersey is ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. It's thievery. It's not cool. Not cool. Let's see. What do we got here still? Berg says, although this was a preseason game, did you all notice how the routine was exactly like they did all last season? Good first half, 0 points, second half. I wouldn't worry about that, though, bro. Like, honestly, just for the fact that nobody was out there. We had, like, what was it, 25 or 35, 45? Not 45. I think it was like 24, 25 guys that didn't even go or suit up or whatever. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Literally, don't worry about that. Wait until game 1 when we play the Aints, and the Aints they're not going to have all their guys right away. So we're playing the Saints at a perfectly good time. Phantom, get your final questions in. If you got any final questions, you guys, greatly appreciate you guys today. We were well over the hour today, so I appreciate you guys, man. Again, man, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share this shit out. Become a channel member, man. The channel memberships are going up. We're getting new channel members, it seems like, every day. It's so cool. So again, it's only $2.99. Make sure you become a channel member. Phantom says, yo, TA, thanks for the uploads, man. I love your videos so much. Keep it up, Titan. Appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. We got lots of videos still coming out, man, and we're flying with the subscribers. Before we get out of here, though, before we let you out real quick and we close up, I wanna ask you real quick about I don't have it up here. Let me see real quick. The right here, Oilers uniforms. I want to know what your thoughts are. What is your thoughts?
I think they look clean, but I've always thought it was a little weird how the Titans claim the Oilers. But that's my only comment. I do think they look good, though.
I feel like we took those because the throwback colors are really nice, but this blue that we used, which is this is the new hat. It's so, isn't it? It's way more dynamic than the old Oilers blue. It's almost a different blue.
Is it different?
If you look at the old colors and then you look at this one, it's close, but it's just bold. It's like brought back to life. Like, honestly, it has been. I think they did a great job. Honestly, I don't even have nothing negative to say. The red face mask, Derrick Henry with the dark visor coming at you. It's gonna be just drip all day long, bro. I'm excited about that shit. Yeah, I'm very excited. Hell yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody for being here, man. We're gonna close this up real quick. But yeah, so give us a ranking real quick. Give us a ranking, and then one final thing I want to ask you after the ranking. So rank the Oilers uniforms. How you got them?
I'll give it a 4.
A 4. You hear that in his heart? He really wants to say 12. He wants to say 12 so bad right now.
I'm trying to think who I like, whose alternate jerseys I like the most this year.
I think it's us by far. I think it's us by far. I think the Seahawks was kind of cool, kind of a good look. The logo looks like trash though. That old
I like the Seahawks, but I don't like chrome silver that much.
Yeah, it's not. It is whatever. It's whatever. They had the creamsicles. That's such an out there color. Oh my god. Like it's just it's different. It's different. The Kelly greens look nice. I'm not a big fan of I'm not a fan of the eagle or the bird wing on that helmet. It looks like it needs to be like detailed. You know what I mean? Like it looks flat. But the colors on the Kelly greens are very, very nice. What else we got?
I think the Kelly greens. I do like the Kelly greens, and I do like the I'm trying to think. I don't mind the Browns white helmets. I think they look kind of clean too.
Yeah, that was unique as well. The Browns need to throw that bulldog on their helmet, like for real.
God, talk about people. Okay, you can't even shit on our logo. What are the Browns logo? It's a brown helmet.
No, it's orange.
Oh yeah, an orange helmet. It's not brown. Sorry.
It's terrible, man. I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, it's terrible, bro. It's like
they by far have the worst.
No, but the white thing was a good switch up. It looks pretty cool. What about the Lions? That blue helmet. That color's nice. Yeah. The logo's whatever.
I like kind of like the Broncos helmets too.
Yeah, that's not bad either. I think the Vikings ones.
I thought there were some good ones.
Yeah, there was.
I didn't think there was much.
Yeah, the Vikings one is just like whatever. It's nothing special.
The ones that I did think were dumb were Arizona. I feel like theirs are so plain now.
Yeah, they fucked up. They done changed so many times over these years, bro. Like, seriously. I remember the Jake Plummer, Michael Pittman, what the fuck was that receiver's name? What was that receiver's name? David Boston. I remember those Cardinals. Do you remember that? You remember David Boston? You might have been super young. But yeah, David Boston was a beast, bro. Fucking massive ass dude, bro. Like, god damn. He got bigger the older he got. It sounded like Barry Bonds to me. Oh man, he says Oilers throwbacks and Kelly. All right. Anyway, hey man, I appreciate you. We went longer than what I even wanted to go. Fun stream, you guys. I want to thank everybody on your way out. Make sure you hit the like button. Again, we're gonna have Tighten Up That Shoe coming weekly, so make sure you guys look out for that. We're gonna get the graphics and everything put into place, and it's gonna be fun, man. Lots of new guests also coming on. So, Jack, it's gonna be a fun year, man. You got a quarterback that we're gonna keep an eye on and be checking in on, and every week we'll be breaking down the games, man. So I appreciate your time, and we'll be seeing you soon, bro.
Sounds good. See you later.
All right, man. We'll see you. Hey, man, that's my guy right there. That's my guy. He, again, man, his little background, he's got a green screen. We're working on the lighting issue. But yeah, man, he's cool as hell. For all the people, he was actually my Ninja Insider. He actually sent me the videos that I posted on my YouTube short of the Anthony Richardson running at practice. That was actually his live footage from him himself. So he's actually there at games. So we're gonna have insider footage, insider videos throughout the year. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool to have a different perspective from their side looking in, so we can kind of see from their side what's going on. So I think that's pretty cool. Give you guys a different vision on things. So anyway, you guys, I'm Titan Anderson. I really hope you guys had a great time. It's always fun talking Titans football. Again, man, the Tennessee Titans lose to the Chicago Bears in the first preseason game. Malik Willis and Will Levis battling it out. Game 2 will come up, and we'll cover that and figure out who wins game 2. There's only 3 preseason games now that there's 17 games in the regular season. I appreciate y'all, man. Every time you see a video, make sure you guys hit that like button. We had a fun show today, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys. He said David Boston was big. Hell yeah, he was. Yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate you guys, man. Get that like button flowing. You know what's up, man. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm Titan Anderson. You cannot spell Titans without putting that T-A in it.